You will find the link to crypto YouTube resource list in the description and pinned in comments below. Every year, thousands of beginners walk into the cryptocurrency world. They think they are stepping into opportunity. In reality, they are walking into a trap, one that steals their money before they even understand what happened. And the worst part, most of them never realize what went wrong until it's too late. In this video, I'll walk you through the exact roadmap I use to enter cryptocurrency safely. You'll learn the 7-step process that protects your capital. You will discover the 3 unseen traps that wipe accounts overnight. You will get a simple security checklist that becomes your first line of defense. Stay to the end because I'll show you a real world example. I'll show you the exact setup that changed everything. If you want clear, practical crypto education without the noise and hype, subscribe. I post weekly videos that teach beginners how to navigate the market safely. I teach them how to move confidently and smarter than the rest. Before you buy a single coin, there's one decision that determines your survival. Most people enter crypto motivated by greed. They see headlines of people making millions overnight, but the ones who survive treat it like a business, not a casino. They define their goals clearly. Are they trading, investing, or learning? They assign a percentage of their portfolio to crypto. They never risk money they can't afford to lose. Think of crypto like skydiving. You would you wouldn't jump without a parachute, right? Your mindset is your parachute. Without the mindset, the market will test your emotions. Fear will make you sell too early. Greed will make you chase the wrong coins. Panic will cost you everything. Once you have locked your mindset, the next step is where most people lose everything. They don't lose from bad trades, they lose from bad security. In 2025, more beginners lost access to their crypto from stolen keys than from bad trades. Here's how it happens. You need 3 things: a secure exchange account, a hardware or secure software wallet, and a two-factor authentication app. Never use SMS authentication. Use strong paraph use strong passphrases. Use a password manager. Back up your seed phrase on paper, not on your phone. Store it in 2 different safe places. Your seed phrase is the master key to your digital life. If someone gets it, they own your money. If you skip this step, one mistake can erase your portfolio forever. Just one click can destroy everything. Now that you have locked your account, the next step is where you buy. And that's where a hidden trap begins. Choosing an exchange isn't about looking at fees, it's about trust, liquidity, and control. Get this wrong, and you could lose access to your funds. Centralized exchanges let you buy with fiat easily, but they risk freezes during crashes. Decentralized exchanges give control but require more skill. Beginners should start with a regulated centralized exchange for purchases. Then move long term holdings to self custody. Some of the biggest exchanges have frozen withdrawals during market crashes. Imagine needing to sell and you can't. That's the danger you face without planning. Next, we will build your portfolio not by guessing but by design. The big the biggest question beginners ask is which coin should I buy? The real question is how much should I allocate? Use dollar cost averaging to reduce timing risk. Start with a core plus satellite model. Put 60% in Bitcoin. Put 25% in Ethereum. Put 10% in altcoins. And 5% for experiments. Treat altcoins like spices. Small amounts add flavor, but too much ruins the dish. Chasing moonshots can wipe your account in days. A designed portfolio protects gains and reduces panic. Now that you have invested, you need rules to sell. Otherwise, emotions will decide for you. This is where most traders fail. Not because they picked the wrong coins, but because they had no exit plan. Set stop losses based on volatility, not emotion. Never rise more than 1 to 5% per trade. Never risk more than 1 to 5% per trade. For long term holdings, focus on secure storage instead of stop losses. No stop loss means no limits. Limits mean survival. Now, here's the twist most creators won't tell you. The biggest risk in crypto isn't market volatility, it's custody. Beginners leave their coins on exchanges. When those exchanges freeze or fail, they lose access overnight. I spoke to someone who lost $15,000 during an exchange freeze. They couldn't withdraw during the crash. But the time withdrawals reopened, the market had dropped 50%. That's the danger of centralization. You give up control and you lose the power to protect yourself. Here's the 3-step checklist to move your funds safely and never lose access again. 3 steps. One tiny mistake and your funds vanish forever. First, test transfer. Send a small amount, then confirm address and chain compatibility. Finally, move the rest and verify on chain. A tiny test prevents a huge mistake. Now that you are secure, it's time to learn how to read the market. You don't need advanced indicators to survive. You need simple risk meter. Watch volume spikes. Watch price versus moving average. Watch market sentiment. If price drops 30% in a day and volume spikes, pause. Don't panic buy. Sometimes doing nothing is the best move. Now, let's tie it all together. Here's the biggest truth: safety compounds. Small, disciplined actions repeatedly beat big gambles every time. Follow the checklist, and you will go from anxious beginner to confident participant. Define your goals and risk. Secure your email and authenticator. Create your exchange and wallet. Follow the transfer checklist. Use Core Plus satellite allocation. Set stop loss and portfolio caps. Review monthly. If this helped, subscribe. I post weekly videos that teach beginners how. Before you start investing, check the next video, which will explain relative strength index, moving average convergence divergence, moving averages, and investor psychology, and will help you have a right mindset to succeed in crypto.